versus Jack Cooper. The record should reflect Mr. Cooper is present here in the courtroom today. If I could have counsel put your appearances on.
Ryan Ziegler on behalf of the people, Your Honor.
Thomas Seeger appearing with him on behalf of Mr. Cooper. Thank you. How did you want to proceed with this file today, Mr. Seeger?
Your Honor, I did have an opportunity to speak with the prosecuting attorney's office. It's my understanding that an offer has been made. I did discuss that with my client. However, Your Honor, the client did ask me to look into a few other things, which I've not been able to do just yet. In any event, Your Honor, it's my understanding or belief that the file will be resolved one way or another. And if the court gave us an additional 30 days, we would accept that as a plea cutoff deadline to accept or reject any pleas.
Mr. Ziegler, do you have any objection to that?
No, Your Honor.
Okay. Mr. Cooper, have you been able to talk to Mr. Seeger about this adjournment?
Yes, sir.
Do you have any objection to that?
No, sir.
Okay. All right, Mr. Seeger, did you say 30 days would be enough?
30 or 45 or something along those lines. Well, I guess you're only here, 30 or 60 days would be fine, Your Honor. But in any event, Your Honor, when we next come back, I think that we'll be able to resolve the matter.
Okay, so we'll set it for a status conference and plea hearing. Mr. Cooper, we'll send you notice of the date and time of that next hearing. Between now and then, it's important that you stay in touch with Mr. Seeger.
Yes.
So that you're ready to proceed at that next
Yes, sir.
hearing. Okay.
All right. Thank you very much, sir.
People versus Christopher Atchison, case number 255072. Mr. Atchison, you come right to the podium there. Record should reflect Mr. Atchison's present in the courtroom here today. I'd like to have counsel for your appearance.
Ryan Ziegler on behalf of the people, Your Honor.
Thomas Seeger appearing with him on behalf of Mr. Atchison.
And Mr. Seeger, as to this file today.
Your Honor, it's my understanding that the people have offered Mr. Atchison an opportunity to be occupant less than 16 in exchange for all their counsel.
Mr. Ziegler.
That's correct, Your Honor. Plead count 2, dismiss count 1.
All right, Mr. Atchison, have you had an opportunity to speak with Mr. Seeger about this plea agreement?
I have.
And is that how you wanted to proceed today?
Yes, sir.
Can you raise your right hand, please? Do you solemnly swear or affirm the testimony you're about to give will be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God?
Yes, sir.
Thank you. Mr. Atchison, are you currently on any kind of probation or parole?
I am on probation.
Okay, is that here in Kalkaska?
Yes, sir.
And is your probation agent aware that you're going to be entering this plea today?
Yes, sir.
So do you know whether they're going to violate you based on this or?
I already have done the violation for this.
Okay.
That's all I know.
Okay, so you're not going to face any additional penalties for violating your probation?
I'm sure.
Okay. And the maximum possible penalty for the charge in this case, which is a misdemeanor, is up to 1 year in jail and or a $1,000 fine. You understand that?
Yes, sir.
With that in mind, what is your plea to that charge today?
Guilty of driving with an occupant under 16.
Yeah, okay. So I'm going to go through your rights with you. You have the right to have a trial. You have the right to be tried by a jury. You have the right to be presumed innocent until proven guilty. You have the right to have the prosecutor prove beyond a reasonable doubt that you are guilty. You have the right to have any witnesses against you appear at trial and to question those witnesses. You have the right to have the court order any witnesses on your behalf appear at trial. You have the right to remain silent during a trial and to not have that silence used against you. And the right to testify at a trial yourself if you wanted. You understand all those rights.
Yes, sir.
And you understand that you're going to be giving up and waiving all of those rights by pleading guilty.
Yes, sir.
Has anyone threatened you with anything to get you to plead guilty?
No, sir.
Has anyone promised you anything other than what we said here today about the plea agreement?
No, sir.
Is it your own free choice to enter this plea?
Yes, sir.
Are you pleading guilty because you are actually guilty of this crime?
Yes, sir.
This happened on April 8th of 2025. Is that the correct date?
Yes.
Okay. On that day, had you been consuming alcohol?
Yes, Your Honor.
And after you consumed alcohol, did you operate a vehicle on Highway M66 here in Kalkaska County?
Yes, sir.
Did you have any blood or breath tests done to determine the level of alcohol in your system at the time?
Yes, sir.
Remember what that showed?
The breathalyzer showed a 0.08,
Okay,
and then the breathalyzer was, I believe, a 0.1.
okay. Do you have any reason to doubt the accuracy of the test that showed that it was a 0.1?
I don't really know much about the chemical test, sir. I know that I had a couple drinks earlier that day, and I thought I was okay to drive up to McDonald's and get a couple of sandwiches, and it was a big mistake.
Okay. All right. Are you contesting the fact that your blood alcohol was 0.10 or that it was over a 0.08 at least?
No.
And at the time, did you have an individual who was under the age of 16 in the car with you?
Yes, Your Honor.
Mr. Ziegler, are the people satisfied with the factual basis?
Yes, Your Honor.
Mr. Seeger?
Yes, sir.
Mr. Ziegler, are the people aware of any threats, promises, or inducements other than what's been placed on the record?
No, Your Honor.
Mr. Seeger?
Sorry.
Are you aware of any threats, promises, or inducements?
No, Your
And Mr. Ziegler, are the people satisfied with that the court has complied with statute and court will undertake of this plea?
Yes, Your Honor.
Yes,
Mr.
sir.
Seeger? The court finds, Mr. Atchison, that your plea is knowing, voluntary, and accurate. The court is satisfied there's a factual basis to support a finding that you are guilty of this charge. The court will accept your guilty plea. We'll set this matter for a sentencing hearing. You'll be notified of the date and time of that hearing. Between now and then, someone from the probation department will be in touch with you for a pre-sentence report. It's important that you follow up with that and that you stay in touch with Mr. Seeger prior to the sentencing date, okay?
Yes, sir.
Thank
Your
you.
Honor.
Yeah,
Do you mind sending him over to the office, please? And I can get some stuff set up for him now.
sure. Do you have any questions, Mr. Atchison?
Thank you.
If you can stop by the probation department next door and talk to Ms. Wagner before you leave today.
Yes, sir.
Thank you.
Thank you.
All right, let's talk about that, Dot. We had a courtroom double feature with Judge George Mertz, presiding one part scheduling logistics with Jack Cooper, and another a full plea from Christopher Atchison. Nothing flashy here, but a solid example of how a courtroom moves cases forward efficiently, with a few little human moments that gave this hearing its shape. Starting with Jack Cooper, things were straightforward. Mr. Cooper was present and cooperative, and his attorney, Mr. Seeger, let the court know that while there was already a plea offer on the table, his client had asked him to look into a few more things before making a final decision. No objections from the prosecution, represented by Mr. Seekler, and Judge Mertz composed and courteous granted a 30 to 60-day extension to give both sides time to sort things out. It was businesslike, but you got the sense that everyone was on the same page. Mr. Cooper kept his responses respectful and clear, a good look when you're standing before the bench. Judge Mertz reminded him to stay in touch with counsel, which is always smart advice when you're navigating a pending case. Then we shifted to the plea hearing for Christopher Atchison. This part of the session was longer, more detailed, and gave us a closer look at how Judge Mertz handles the serious business of taking a plea. First off, the tone remained calm and professional throughout. Mr. Atchison was soft-spoken but direct. He answered every question clearly, no evasiveness, no confusion. He knew what he was pleading to, a misdemeanor charge for operating a vehicle with someone under 16 in the car after drinking. The plea deal included a reduced charge, with count 1 dismissed in exchange for a guilty plea on count 2. He admitted to having consumed alcohol, thought he was okay to drive, but acknowledged it was a big mistake. That moment stood out, not dramatic, just human. It's the kind of thing that reminds you courtrooms aren't just about statutes and procedures. They're full of people trying to course-correct. As for the legal mechanics, both attorneys, Mr. Seeger for the defense and Mr. Seekler for the prosecution, handled things smoothly. No objections, no curveballs. The judge walked Mr. Atchison through each constitutional right in detail before accepting the plea, making sure everything was voluntary and understood. That's Judge Mertz's style, thorough but not robotic. You could tell he takes the responsibility seriously, but still keeps a personable courtroom dot by the end. Mr. Atchison was instructed to follow up with probation for a pre-sentence report, and he was already taking steps to do so before leaving the courthouse. A clean wrap-up to a clean proceeding. If you found this hearing insightful, consider subscribing, hitting the bell, and letting me know your thoughts in the comments below. I read every one.